Entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The weather, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 fall back, fall back, back.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the Jacksonville sideline, there is their head coach. His guys losers a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. Across from him, it's the head coach of these Chiefs. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Gonna be a cold one here in KC. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on in that field too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot in this one.
That last run got 4, so here comes 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Jacksonville.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And in motion is Brown. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
So he's coming off a game, Mike, that was really a bit of a mixed bag. I mean, on one hand, 5 touchdowns and the victory. That's the ultimate goal. On the other hand, very careless with the ball at times. It led to a handful of turnovers. He got away with it last week, but I'm not sure that's something he wants to make a habit of going forward. He has to find that happy medium. Be aggressive, but don't be reckless. If he's able to do that, I think they got a good chance of coming out on top once again.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Jaguars offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this will be a Jaguars 1st down, as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Reed Blankenship up from his safety spot. Finds a way in and records the sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is going to be incomplete, and it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They keep beating him. 15 more on the ground. And another 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Yellow. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Yellow. Throwing now, Mahomes. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. To throw is Mahomes. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here's Etienne. Open space inside the 10. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Kansas City. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Harrison Butler now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
The score, Chiefs 7, Jaguars 0. Harrison Butler.
So now it's Butler following the touchdown to send this one away. We'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jags offense getting set to get back to work. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll look to throw. That's out wide to Warren. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
Here's a handoff to Warren, running left. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Javon Holland to make the tackle. It is 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Quick slant. He's got Hunter. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Back to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Jason Sanders.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Chiefs' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. You can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the final 2 weeks of the season. They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 15 on that game. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Easy.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
That is caught! And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Jaguars 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 20.
The Jaguars offense about ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. They drop this down to Warren. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and 3.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. But dangerous Nicole Hardman on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. This caught right side by Worthy. Moving clock. Mahomes going to get him to the line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Now, faking the give. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Mahomes on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. And instead, we'll get right back to it as we'll get ready for the third quarter. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Chiefs first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field, and he will score. Touchdown, KC. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Jaguars offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line. Comes to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 33-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Warren. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A 4-yard gain.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. One incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards on that play. First down, KC.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now a handoff to tight end in the running game.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and
It's
4.
3rd and 4.
Yellow.
He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs first down. Although it didn't appear he got by much, he needed 4, and that's what he got to convert 3rd and 4.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
15. 40. Easy. Easy. 57.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Chiefs have a first down.
At the 25-yard line.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yellow. 40.
Now, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Yellow.
Now, ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
15. Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
On the run to the right. This one complete right side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A 29-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, though. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back, or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this 3rd down.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Yellow.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Hold on these two.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
The gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 14-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. This is caught at 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory.
Yellow,
It
yellow.
is first and goal. Mahomes back to the goal line and in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown Chiefs. Butker now to add the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Jaguars 17. Harrison Butker to kick off 14-6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Jaguars offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back to 6.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Jags offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Back at the 20-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. This returnable for Hardman. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at the Jaguars 41-yard line.
The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Here's second and 2.
On Sunday. Yellow. Let's go, Ollie.
They go play action with Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will have the 1st down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. 43! 43! What's that?
Mahomes now to throw again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Butker to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead.
Chiefs 45, Jaguars 17. Harrison Butker to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Imanwari. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style.